Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It's the Boston College Eagles and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys.
Running inside, it's Ray. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
That's caught. It's right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Give to the single back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds us back in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Touchdown, Mustangs! They wanted to finish. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And the Mustangs looking to convert on fourth down. Now on the move. Touchdown, SMU! The run inside. It's Ray. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll keep it on second down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boston College right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Under fire. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
Back's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game. And let's just get him into a rhythm.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Motion from the wide receiver. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands. Make it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Quick strike complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes a catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he will. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jet?
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
They'll give it on the counter. At the 45 on his way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To throw, it's McKenzie. Setting up the screen. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Green.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. He's got him in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. Gives him a little time to dig deep sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. To the air. It's McKenzie. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking long. Pulls it in down the sideline. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Let's see if they can keep that first-half momentum rolling. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Mustangs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Here's a little room there. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got the back in the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to throw again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Ray. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes every...
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to... He lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And the Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Finds his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Quarterback Keith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Got his man. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Green. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about the defense bowing up, making 2 big plays back-to-back?
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. He'll take a shot. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Smith's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because 1st down he got sacked, 2nd in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the 1st down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this 3rd down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Oh, he dropped. Just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The run inside. It's Ray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, SMU. This defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The give on the inside. He's got enough to give Boston College the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. And here's the third interception of the night.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And back to the air on second down. Throwing on the run. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Might be looking to run. Right on the money. And they're going to score again. Yet
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this.